What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here.
CVH here.
And we have another This Week in Kaijudo for you. So, this week, 6 more KMCs happened.
Lots.
A lot of them. So, the first one, Indiana.
Yeah.
Who won?
Christopher Walton won.
Shout-outs to him and Jacob Hutchinson.
Yeah, got second. They split the trip because they're teammates. And 5-civ control apparently taking down that whole event, or like 4-civ, 5-civ, the pile, Haven decks. Took the entire top 4.
Yeah.
So that's what went on in Indiana.
Heavy stuff going on
Yep.
in the middle northern part of this country. So, Santa Clara, California, all the way out on the west coast, Mr. Ando.
Another pile deck.
Yeah.
Modifier Rush coming in clutch in second place, though.
Yeah, Mr. Harold Pate. I feel like I've heard that name before. I think we played against Harold in some of our KMCs around here.
He's from California.
You sure?
That's what it's.
I think that's California. Well, yeah, he's over there now, but I think we played against him. If it's not the same Harold, we apologize. But anyway, shout out to Harold Pate for making it all the way with Modifier and 5-civ. Just putting it in. Control being one of those harder matchups for Rush.
Down to Texas, we know some people down there.
Yeah, shout outs to Reddish getting coverage of that whole event. Definitely go check out his channel, Thunder Sultan, on YouTube. He's got matches from all of Swiss leading up to top 8, top 4, and finals. And the finals being David Woodward and Jason Markulin. J. Matthew. Yeah, cool guy. So David Woodward, he's had his invite all 3 seasons, I believe.
I don't actually know. I remember he was at the LCQ last time, but I don't think he actually got it. Did he get it?
Yeah, he got his invite at the LCQ. I played him in round 1 at the Winter Champs.
Nice.
So, yep. Cool guy.
That might have been the first time he qualified, actually, but I know J. Matthew, I think this is his first time qualifying. He's been trying to grind in, and his son actually qualified all 3 times so far, so that's good stuff.
Ryan Bishop. Shout-outs to him.
Yep, and then you got
some... last weekend, right?
Yeah, a lot of tempo here. You can see them at very different based on where you are, but there's like 3 control decks and everything else is super aggressive.
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to Gordon Kane, too. He's had a pretty stellar season so far. I think he's topped every event he's gone to.
Yeah, and he qualified. He got his trip, right?
Yeah, he already had his trip and his flight, so shout-outs to him for doing extremely well. One of Carl Reddish's very good friends. Thunder Sultan's very good friends.
Yeah, speaking of Ryan Bishop, he's also in the top, as is Eric Ariola.
Yep.
Down to South Carolina.
Our good friend.
Personal connection here. Team Pusheen member Alex Lim. He was like, give me a list to run. And then me, Vu, and Matt fought about it for like a while on the chat, and then he went with my list because I argued better, and then he won South Carolina with it. It was like 100 extra megabucks.
Yep.
And he beat Blurble Tempo, Zach Landis, in second place there.
Shout-outs to him. Some other big names. Kathy Boatman, Ken Tober's wife, or girlfriend, making it all the way to top 4. Shout-outs to her. And
2 women in the top 8 of this event. Candace Brown from my very own local Modifier Rush was first after Swiss, lost in top 8, unfortunately, to Kathy, actually.
Yeah. And Ken topped as well.
Yeah, Ken topped.
Top 8, though.
Drew Bridges also top 8'd.
Shout-outs to him.
Alex Lynn's teammate used Junk Haven, and lost to Alex in top 8. Unfortunately, they had to play everyone they knew. But, such is the way of pairings every now and then. And what is next?
Where was the other one?
Minnesota?
Minnesota, yes.
Well, there was 2 more, right?
It can only be Jara.
It can only be Jara.
Jared Doxtator won the whole thing. Shout-outs to him. We don't have a lot of results from that one.
Yeah.
I don't think they got too much coverage out of it.
No,
but
it was like
you guys
10
should
people.
check out
There was
the
like 20 people
dojo
there.
and ask around if you guys want to know more. Also, where was the other one?
I don't know.
We had Texas, California,
Yep.
Indiana,
South Carolina.
South Carolina, Minnesota, and who was the other guy who won?
Oh, God, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Yeah.
Jassar in
Jassar W.
Indiana, right? And that was somewhere else.
No.
Where was he? Let me find the list.
Where was the other guy?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver. That's right.
Yeah, because Preston was there and he didn't win.
Yes, another very small turnout.
Corvus Dragon.
But Corvus Dragon wound up taking the whole thing. I think a 14-mana tournament there.
Corvus Dragon.
And Corvus Dragon control/tempo dragon dot deck was
Corvus
crazy.
Dragon.
Yeah, it was nuts. You guys can check out the list. It's on the dojo. I'll try to put a link to that down below, and you can check it out. Shout out to him for being innovative and taking it all the way with Corvus Dragon.
Corvus Dragon.
Yeah. So we're gonna be in ARG this weekend, a couple days. Stay on the lookout for another stellar video blog. Myself, you, Gorby, and Steve.
Corvus Dragon.
Steve, the box guy, will be heading up there with us to Ohio to compete. Trying to get Gorby that invite. That's what we're going for.
We're going with aggressive hand motions and powerful Kaijudo decks.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't get us there, nothing will.
Shoutouts to Chris Anderson, and John Johnson. They'll be up there as well, competing. Might have something interesting to report on from that, but we'll let you know in the future. And try to have some more matches for you up here on the channel too. I'm going to try to get a ton of coverage from ARG, and I might even talk to Jim and see if I can stream it for you on my Twitch page at Earth Power. So see if we can do something with that, because I don't believe he'll be streaming there.
Then a week after that, we're back to ARG. We already talked about that, though. 1K. But make sure you check that out on Facebook.
Yep, same deal. I'll be head judging up there. I'm going to try to get some coverage from that one as well. Just like the KMC, trying to get all the top matches, maybe even, like we said, stream the Swiss and stuff like that. So should be some good stuff. And maybe even get some deck profiles on this guy's channel. Stay tuned, and some player profiles.
Yeah, I can do that for ARG, too.
Yeah. So,
I mean, for the KMC, too.
Alright, should be some good stuff, and shout-outs to the prize support going on at both ARG events. The KMC, they're giving away a SIP bag for first place, as well as a ton of product. And at the 1K, I think it's 250 store credit or for first place, as well as like a cast mat for top 8ing and some other awesome stuff. Door prizes like an uncut sheet and a ton of promos that they're giving out. So.
Be there or be square.
Yep, Richmond, Virginia. Can't wait to see you guys there.
29th?
27th.
I don't even
Yep,
know.
April 27th. Right. That's Sunday. Registration starts at 10. Tournament starts at 11. So.
There is a Facebook event, so make sure if you have any questions or concerns, make sure you contact anyone on that page.
Yep. And other than that, I think
Leave
that's
the
all
link
we
in the
got
description below.
Yeah, I'll definitely put that down below. So all the ARG stuff and some cool articles going up on Wizards.com or Wizards.com, Kaijudo.com this weekend. Rob Walensky wrote an article about the Mystic of Darkness, a neat idea of like branching out, starting with a card, and then going for other cards that work with that card, and you continue branching out until you've got a fully functioning deck, and you slim it down from there. It was an interesting read, and
his deck didn't run Bone Blades.
Yeah, I did like the deck though, so I played around with it, fixed it up a little bit, and it was neat to run. But you guys should definitely check that out, as well as
Your article.
Yeah, I wrote
your article.
Well, yeah, I was going to get to that one.
Whatever.
But yeah, I wrote an article, milestones on a ton of stuff that have been going on this KMC season, as well as some stuff to look forward to, including all the ARG stuff. So if you guys want to read that, I'd really appreciate it.
And hey, if you don't think draft is cool yet, then you're an idiot. No, I'm kidding. But you should go check out the YouTube video Wizards Kaijudo has on their YouTube channel. It has Pave and Vu and Josh Heater and Mark Wooten. And they'll talk about drafting because they were able to go to Seattle in January and actually get a little bit of drafting in with the new set.
Yeah.
Quest for the Gauntlet.
Yeah, and they've got like a 4-minute video up there where they just kind of talk about their overall take on the set, as well as drafting and just how they think the set's going to look towards the future. So...
They had
cool
stuff.
Those
little proxy cards with all the text on them. That was probably miserable.
Yeah, so if you pause the video, you might be able to catch some. I haven't tried to do that yet, but I'm sure someone out there is definitely...
Someone was like, wow, we got a Firebird.
Yeah.
So I guess we have at least one Firebird in the set.
Right.
Maybe.
So, and on top of that, they wrote an article about the whole thing with just some more of their quotes and stuff, their reactions and all that. So definitely go check that stuff out. That's on the Wednesday update, and I'm sure they'll be posting some more Q&A stuff this Friday, so definitely check it out. But other than that...
It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Other than that, stay tuned. Like I said, video blog, a ton of matches from ARG from both weekends are coming up ahead. Sorry for the lack of content over the past week or so. Things have been getting pretty exciting over here, just trying to square everything away before these events that we have to go to. So
trying to test.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Content coming soon, though, so stay tuned, and hopefully, guys, we'll see you next week for another
card of the week.
This week in Kaijudo.
Peach.
Peach.
Fart again.